Put the whole thing in your mouth, Steve.
Whole thing in my mouth.
Hey!
You know
Oh wow,
what?
that's the best scallop I've ever had.
Really?
And now for the fun bit. We're going to be putting the sauce on top. Are we ready? I feel like this is when it could ruin it.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning!
Welcome back to Osaka here in Japan. Super excited today because we're going to go out and try find some Japanese street food.
We are doing 2 tours with Magical Trip today, and they do tours all over Japan, not just food. And the reason we love doing food tours is that you can actually try, of course, local foods, but also they usually take you to places that you never would think of going to. So today, it's going to be full of food. We're going to go and meet our guide in the middle of the city.
And there also might be a little surprise fun thing at the end as well. Also guys, Osaka is Japan in general is getting hit with this little cold snap, and I don't know if you've ever seen these things. They're super popular in Japan.
Hot pads. So you basically like scrunching them up when it's getting really cold, put them in your pockets, and they last 16 hours. Totally recommend. Especially if you're going to be doing a street tour.
Konnichiwa.
Nice to meet you, Jess.
Yaeko.
Nice to meet you.
Konnichiwa, Stephen. Come to our first stop, which is the Kurumon Market. Hopefully going to find some food that's kind of traditional for the Osaka region.
Alright guys, so the first thing we're trying is takoyaki, and this is probably one of the most famous foods here in Osaka. And yaki means bake and tako means octopus. So they're basically like baked octopus balls. And they put all this sauce on it and also covered in dried bonito.
Kind of looks like it's alive the way that it's moving
Yeah.
around.
So you just stab it and eat it?
Yeah.
Great
So
like
hot.
snack street food.
Creamy and eggy. And there's a big chunk of octopus inside.
And what's it like with the little flakes on top?
Nice, because this is salty. And then the sauce is like creamy. It's really, really good, Steve. You'll love it.
We haven't had breakfast yet. This is like the perfect breakfast snack food.
You know something's yummy if it looks like this after 1 minute.
And they're like, oh, once you have your takoyaki, just get the Pringles to go.
Alrighty guys, so we're now trying something a little bit more sweeter.
Alright guys, this is Kinakomochi, covered in soybean powder. So a few days ago we had mochi at a barbecue in an igloo, and that was kind of like the savory version of it. This would be the sweet version. Wow, it's super squishy. It's pretty much like a sweet, gooey rice ball.
Haven't tried this So the next thing we're trying is Oden. Now this is a dish we have never tried before. It's basically like a Japanese stew. So what you do is you actually come over and there's all these different containers with all different types of things. You choose what you want and then they put it in like a little container for you. And now this is like a very Japanese street food, very popular in the winter, and we've gone for 3 different things. This is mochi, and then this is like a skewer with different things on it. This is like a fish cake, and this is something made out of yams, and then this is a soy product. So there's like all different types, but I'm really interested because I love mochi, and I'm interested to see what it tastes like in a stew.
This is like great for winter, like
Yeah,
what we are having right now.
It's the mochi.
Yum. So good.
We love mochi. Oh, it's
We
so
love
good.
mochi.
Gotta try the skewer.
That looks so juicy.
It's like a fish cake.
Yum.
Really good.
We have a 1 day in a year.
What's really cool about the Kurumon markets is that there are a lot of just street side food vendors where you just order it, the seafood's right there, and they'll just cook it in front of you, grab your snack, be on your way. Alrighty, so the next thing we're trying is Tako Tamago, which is pretty much octopus head, and in Japan they have a saying where they don't want to waste any of the food, and on the markets normally this octopus wouldn't sell, but they want to sell it, so what they do is they stuff it with the quail egg, and then people want to buy it for some reason, and
Now you're gonna try it.
how should I try it? Just like eat the
Put the whole thing in your mouth, Steve.
whole thing in my mouth.
1, 2. Hey!
2 hours later.
Chewy?
5 minutes later, I've eaten it. Surprisingly worked quite well. The egg and octopus pair quite nicely, super chewy, and then kind of tastes like you have a hard-boiled egg with the octopus as well. I would recommend it.
So next up we're trying scallops, and they've been cooked in butter and soy sauce on a char grill. It looks so good. Ready? Oh, it's so hot.
Anything
It's
char
very
grilled.
good. Wow.
So steamy and
Oh wow,
hot.
that's the best scallop I've ever had.
Really?
That is delicious, Steve. You need to smell this, Steve.
Yeah.
It is so strong.
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
Ginger?
In Osaka, they make tempura ginger. So this is basically a big piece of ginger that's been deep fried. I've never had or heard of this before. It smells so strong of ginger.
This is bringing back kashikatsu memories from a few days ago.
I know. Ready? Oh man, that is good.
That is so good.
Wow. Especially if you like ginger. It is so good, Steve.
Deep fried ginger.
And you know how much we like ginger. Ginger beer, ginger tea, tempura ginger.
Adding it to the list. Alright, you guys, we've just made our way into Dotonbori, so we're going to go just walk around and see a bit more of the area. It is a very popular spot here in Osaka.
So busy, but we're going to be trying the famous roasted crab. Very, very famous spot because of this big mascot.
Oh yeah, super busy.
Ooh, yum. Wow. So you have to eat it with the chopsticks?
What? Charcoal grilled.
It smells
crab.
amazing. Oh no, this looks hard. Oh. Oh my gosh, that crab's amazing.
Have you ever had char grilled crab before?
I'm not sure. It's so good. I'm not sharing.
If you guys are looking for like an easy central location that has a lot of shopping and a lot of food, come to Dotonbori because you'll just find everything here. So we've gone for some dessert. It's chocolate mochi. And I don't even know what to think of this. I love mochi, and if we make it chocolate style, it's going to be so good. Dessert for you?
Guys, I'm so obsessed with mochi that I found a chocolate flavored ice frozen mochi.
What is this going to be like?
The best one yet.
We've tried barbecue, we have tried soybean, and now chocolate.
Cold. It's cold.
Like cocoa powder. So good, mochi.
This is the best one.
Guys, we just come for a little walk down a small alleyway. It's actually like a mini museum just to show you the Dotonbori style through the years. And it's just so cool to walk around here.
So this little like fortune teller shrine in the middle of this little narrow street. And fingers crossed I get a good fortune. Is it going to be in Japanese?
Yes.
So you have to tell me.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Is it good?
Okay. Your dream is getting come true.
Oh, my dream's going to come true?
Yes.
So I keep it then?
You should.
Yes.
You
They were
should.
saying that if it's like a bad fortune, you should tie it up on here.
Alrighty, let's see what my fortune is.
What's it saying? Oh no, that doesn't look good, Steve. Is this bad?
That's a bad fortune.
It says you're a very honest person
Oh.
and you liked by a lot of people.
You're liked by a lot of people.
And where's the bad fortune?
I know. What's
No, but I like.
Is he meant to be like the silly person?
Yeah,
or-
silly one.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's not like bad one.
Bad one.
Yay.
But like,
Aww.
Keeping my fortune. It's crazy with Osaka how you can walk from such a busy street and then turn the corner and you're at a temple that was built in the 1600s. So a Hozenji temple. I'm going to go walk around. because so many people take part in the ceremony where they splash the water. As you can see, there's just moss growing. So when you guys come to Japan, you'll notice that in front of all the restaurants, they have this incredibly realistic meals, and you can kind of look at what you want to order. And we've always wondered how they make it.
It always looks like so realistic. And today, a part of the tour, we are going to be making our own fake Japanese food and finding out how
secrets.
How they do it. Like, it looks so real.
See how real does that orange look?
Alright guys, so we're going to be making takoyaki, which is the octopus balls we had before. And this is the example of what they're going to look like at the end.
How realistic does that look?
Like, how are we going to do it? So far we've been given the balls and it's like made of silicone and plastic.
Also, I just need to point out that I need this in my life. How good is this sushi clock? Alrighty, so what they've done is they've already given us the bowl.
Now we need to make it look like it's been cooked.
Yes, so we have like 3 different colors, and at the moment we're gonna make our bowl look cooked.
But I'm trying to make it look like baked.
It's like ultimate arts and crafts.
Yes, this is so cool.
So our spring onions have just been freshly cut up for us.
And now for the fun bit, we're going to be putting the sauce on top. Are we ready? I feel like this is when it could ruin it. Yeah.
Okay, now to put the mayo on.
Alrighty guys, I finished. That was so much fun, but it takes a whole day to dry. So we'll check in with you guys tomorrow for the final results. This is do not eat. Alrighty, it's the next day.
Oh, they look so real.
And then what they did is they gave us keychains. So once I had to bring them home, I'm going to turn them into keychains. I reckon this will be a really random gift. I have to decide who to give it to.
That was so much fun. We tried so much food, and I think making the Japanese like fake food was a unique experience I wasn't expecting.
I didn't even know you could do that,
No.
right? I'm sad, guys, because we're currently at the airport and we're about to leave Japan. But if you are interested in the 2 food tours we did with Magical Trip, we'll leave the links below. But we are now about to jump on our flight. I literally see our plane. It's just outside.
A little boxes on the hillside. A little boxes, little ticky tacky, little boxes on the hillside. A